practice English speaking.
Hello, my friend. I'm so happy you're here today because honestly, learning English can feel confusing sometimes, right?
Oh, yes, Anna. Sometimes I open my notebook and I feel like my brain says, "No English today, please." And I laugh, but I also feel stressed.
That is so relatable, Jake, because many beginners compare themselves to others, and then they feel slow and a little sad.
Yes, I see comments like, "I speak English in 6 months." And I think, wow, my 6 months were just eating snacks and watching videos.
That's funny and very real. But today, we're talking about something powerful and friendly. Focus on yourself.
That sounds simple, Anna, but my brain loves to look at other people and say, "Hey, they're better than you."
I know that feeling, and it happens in daily life too, not just English. Like when your friend goes to the gym and suddenly you feel lazy on the sofa.
Hey, why are you attacking my sofa life like that, Anna? Because my sofa and I have a strong relationship.
I'm sorry, Jake. Your sofa is very supportive emotionally, but maybe not for English speaking practice.
Okay, that's true. My sofa never corrects my pronunciation, which is very kind, but not helpful.
Exactly. And improving English faster starts when you stop comparing and start practicing in your own small, friendly way.
So you mean I should focus on my progress, even if it is slow like a sleepy turtle?
Yes, because even a sleepy turtle moves forward, and that is still progress in real life.
That makes me feel better already, because sometimes I only learn 5 new words, and I think it's nothing.
5 words every day is amazing, and if you repeat them in daily conversation, they become part of your life.
Okay, so focusing on myself means I look at yesterday's Jake, not Instagram Jake.
Exactly, because Instagram Jake speaks perfect English in short videos, but real Jake is learning step by step.
That's true. Real Jake sometimes forgets simple words like umbrella when it rains, and then I panic.
Oh, that happens to everyone, and the friendly trick is to stay calm and describe the word in simple English.
So instead of umbrella, I can say the thing for rain, and people will understand and maybe smile.
Yes, and that smile makes you more confident, which helps you improve faster in real life.
I like this idea because it feels less stressful and more human.
Exactly. English is not a competition. It is communication between friendly people.
Sometimes I feel shy to speak because I think my accent is strange and people will laugh.
I understand that fear, and many learners feel it daily. But accents show your story and your journey.
So my accent is not a mistake, it is just my English personality.
Yes, and that sounds beautiful and confident, doesn't it?
It actually does, and now I feel a little proud instead of embarrassed.
Good, because when you focus on yourself, you also celebrate small wins, like speaking one full sentence clearly.
Yesterday, I ordered coffee in English and I didn't switch to my native language, and I feel like a hero.
That is a big win in daily life, and you should smile about it again right now.
I am smiling, and it feels funny but motivating.
Motivation grows when you notice progress, even small progress.
So instead of saying my English is bad, I can say my English is improving every day.
Yes, that positive sentence changes your energy and makes practice more enjoyable.
I like enjoyable practice because boring classroom memories still live in my head.
Yes, many students remember long grammar lessons and sleepy afternoons.
My notebook was full, but my mouth was silent, which is not great for speaking.
That is why listening practice like this is helpful, because you hear natural conversation and you can repeat friendly sentences.
So when I listen, I can pause and say the same sentence slowly and clearly.
Yes, repeat after us, smile a little, and imagine you are talking with friends in a cafe.
I like that image because it feels warm and relaxed, not scary.
See, focusing on yourself also means creating a comfortable learning environment.
So I can practice in my room, walking outside, or even while washing dishes.
Yes, daily life is full of chances to speak simple English to yourself.
Wait, speaking to myself sounds a little crazy, but also useful.
It is friendly crazy, and many successful learners talk to themselves while cooking or driving.
So if I say, now I am cutting vegetables, I'm practicing real English.
Exactly. And you're building confidence without pressure from other people.
I think pressure is the biggest problem because when someone watches me, I forget everything.
That is normal, and focusing on yourself helps reduce that pressure slowly.
So step 1 is stop comparing, step 2 is practice daily, and step 3 is celebrate small wins.
Wow, Jake, that sounds like a simple plan, and simple plans are easier to follow.
I like simple because my brain gets tired easily after work.
Many learners work or study all day, and they feel tired at night.
Yes, sometimes I want to practice, but Netflix says, come here, relax.
Netflix is very friendly, but not always helpful for speaking practice.
Unless I watch in English and repeat sentences dramatically like an actor.
That is actually a fun method, and it makes practice exciting.
So improving faster does not mean studying 10 hours. It means smart and regular practice.
Exactly. Focus on yourself, not on speed, and you will see natural improvement.
I feel calmer now because I don't need to be perfect tomorrow.
No one needs to be perfect tomorrow, just a little better than yesterday.
That sentence feels powerful and realistic.
Good, because learning English is a journey, not a race.
And on this journey, I can walk at my own comfortable speed.
Yes, and enjoy the small conversations, small mistakes, and small successes.
I think mistakes are less scary now because they help me grow.
That's the spirit, and when you focus on yourself, mistakes become teachers, not enemies.
I like that friendly idea because enemies sound stressful and teachers sound helpful.
Exactly. And with this mindset, your listening and speaking will improve naturally.
So my job is simple. Listen daily, speak daily, and trust my progress.
Yes, and be kind to yourself like you are kind to a good friend.
I would never tell my friend, your English is terrible, so I should not say that to myself.
That is a beautiful realization, and it shows growth already.
Wow, this conversation feels motivating and comfortable at the same time.
That makes me happy because learning should feel encouraging, not heavy.
So, dear listener, we are all improving together step by step.
Yes, focus on yourself, smile at your progress, and keep practicing daily.
Even if today you only learn one sentence, that sentence matters.
Exactly. And tomorrow you can add one more friendly sentence.
Slowly but surely, your English will become stronger and more natural.
And remember, you are not late. You are learning at your own perfect speed.
I like that sentence, and I think I will repeat it to myself tonight.
Please do. And also repeat some English sentences before you sleep.
That sounds like a positive bedtime routine instead of scrolling on my phone.
Yes, give your brain some English practice and some kindness.
Thank you, Anna. This conversation made me feel confident and hopeful.
And thank you, Jake, for being honest and relatable like always.
And thank you, dear listener, for focusing on yourself today.
Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in your progress.
We are proud of you for practicing even on busy days.
See you in the next episode. And remember, small steps every day.
Bye for now, and keep improving your English with a smile.